So today we have the Muscle Warfare NMDA amino acid based testosterone amplifier, which claims to be engineered to provide maximum strength amino acid, herbal, and mineral blend testosterone enhancement. Now, we're going to discuss both how we can validate this and whether or not complete validation is even possible. The process of validation that I would follow is to first look at the ingredient profile, which is an NMDA proprietary blend, and they give a dosage of 176.5 milligrams. This NMDA proprietary blend, it claims to perform 6 functions. Of these 6 functions, apparently, the result will be testosterone enhancement. How can we prove this? Can we prove this? So, in order to research the validity of these claims, what I would recommend is trying to locate peer-reviewed studies on any form of journal database that specializes in medicine or biochemical medicine. Some of the research sites that we found were the PubMed database, the BMC biochemistry website, and Science Direct also has several biomedical medicine journals, all of which should be able to provide some information, if there's any information, on research that has been performed on the ingredients which this substance claims to perform these functions. So let's break this down. Our first function is a claim for an herbal pro-anabolic hormone induction, which it claims also to be a synergistic effect that results from these two products. The claim is that it will increase testosterone, gonadotropin releasing hormone, and prolactin and cortisol inhibition. The two products are Uricoma longifolia Jack, standardized to 100:1 extract at 25 milligrams. The second is Mucuna pruriens at 25% standardization of L-DOPA, also 25 milligrams. The second function is that an hormonal mineral complex will provide an NMDA receptor ion modulation using magnesium zinc oxides given 40 milligrams magnesium, 1.5 grams zinc, the ratio of which will supposedly perform this function. Here's my first problem, is the ambiguity of the statement that it is an NMDA receptor ion channel modulator. How exactly is it modulating the NMDA receptor ion channel, considering the fact that the NMDA receptor ions perform dozens of functions, the modulation of their ion channels for which could have any number of effects? While doing your research in the journals, you will want to make sure to find out, to the best of your ability, what kind of modulation actually occurs and whether or not this ratio of magnesium and zinc oxide will achieve that effect. The third function it claims is that an NMDA amino acid hormonal amplifying matrix of the products D-aspartic acid, trimethylglycine, SAMe, and N-methyl D-aspartate will also increase testosterone, gonadotropin releasing hormone, and luteinizing hormone. Also, the question is not just whether each one of these products will have the effect, but if the blend of these products at 35 milligrams, which you'll notice there are no specific dosages given for these amino acids, will actually amplify and increase any of these hormones. Same resources, PubMed, biochemistry website, and Science Direct should be used to research whether or not there is any evidence of these claims. I'm going to wait to discuss the multiphase DNA RNA anabolic anticatabolic myobolic encoding matrix simply because there are no ingredients given for the matrix. However, we will address these next two. The myobolic NFKB, which claims to be a selective estrogen receptor modulator, muscle regenerator, an inflammation inhibitor, and an anabolic signaling enhancer, curcumin. There's quite a bit of research which has been done on curcumin, but I would recommend sticking with the scientific journals to verify or deny whether or not there is any evidence of it performing any of these functions, and if they will perform those functions at the dosage of 25 milligrams. The same thing goes for the myobolic SIRT1 at 25 milligrams, resveratrol, which it claims is also a selective estrogen receptor modulator. A xenohormetic trigger provides gene activation and muscle repair. Lots of research has been done on resveratrol, so you will just do your search in the journals to try to verify whether or not it performs any of these functions and if it performs these functions at a 25 milligram dosage. The way to research the multiphase DNA, RNA, anabolic, anticatabolic encoding matrix is simply to do a Google search and or get on a scientific journal or Wikipedia or anything to find out what exactly a multiphase DNA, RNA, anabolic, anticatabolic encoding is. Once you know what it is, you can narrow down the possible substances being used, do research to determine the safety of those products, and whether or not 50 milligrams of them are going to be enough to have the effect. The major problem is that this is just the preliminary phase of the research. Once you have either verified or denied each one of these claims, the question is whether or not using these substances blended together will actually have the effect of enhancing testosterone. In order to find out whether or not that's the case is actually quite simple. All you need to do is look for research which shows the effects of any one and or group of these substances having a negating factor of one of the others. You can do research on one of the herbs and magnesium oxide, one of the herbs and zinc oxide, one of the minerals and one of the amino acids, one of the amino acids and curcumin. Basically what you're looking for is any research which shows that they have a synergetic effect or a negating effect. If any one of these products has ingredients has a negating effect of one of the other products in its metabolic breakdown, the entire claim is nullified. So that is my recommendation for researching whether or not Muscle Warfare's NMDA amino acid based testosterone amplifier will in fact enhance testosterone with this blend as given. Good luck, and please post any results and research that you do, as it will help the community as a whole to determine whether or not this product is worth the investment. Or whether or not some other blend of these products may actually have a testosterone enhancing effect. Good luck. Godspeed.